Two teams, two conferences. It's a road game for the Heat in this one. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Wade and Dang are the 2 and 3. The big men are Bosch and Whiteside. And it's Dragic in the 1 spot. Now here's Westbrook. Bosch grabs the miss.
And who could forget the tear that Westbrook went on last season? I mean, after the All-Star break, it was just triple-double after triple-double for him.
Stolen by Bosch. Dragic with it. Westbrook picks him up. Deng kicks to Bosch. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That is his first foul of the game.
What up?
I am, if you give me a second.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Tell him come here. Come here.
Outside Dragic. Dishes it to Wade. To the middle. It's stolen by Ibaka.
Oh, that's a tough pass to make there. He had a very narrow gap to squeeze it through.
You sticking rappers in your mouth?
No, I just did it right there.
Come here. What he do? What he do?
No, she was sitting in my candy bag. And I told him I don't have no candy. So you put the wrapper in.
Yo, sit down and leave her alone, man. Don't leave her alone. Why you always messing with people? Huh? Huh?
I'm not.
I ain't gonna tell you again, man. You know some
They
shit.
are on the board first.
Trying to set the tone here early. I like that.
Now here's Dragic. He dishes it to Whiteside. The shot by Wade, wide open. Hits it from 3-point range.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
The Thunder shooting their initial free throws of the game right
You
here.
think you think that win he got was legit,
First free
bro?
throw is good.
Nah, he was straight.
No good
No,
on the
it-
second, so he hits 1 of 2.
You ain't feel what I said though on the last possession.
Injuries are what probably brought that team down.
If I shot 25 and he shot 23. If I would have only shot 24 and he would have put up another 3 and brick, that could have been overtime.
That's a great point, Kevin. And if you take any star off the team, things are going to get difficult. It was impressive that the Heat still managed to stay competitive once Bosch.
First of all,
Go to the
Or Miami, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game.
Put on the line 3. And hey,
It's Dragic with the
bro,
drive.
this what I'm saying though, bro. At halftime, the nigga only had 12 threes.
Big injury hit for the Heat.
I mean, I'm lying. Not even at halftime. At the end of the third quarter, probably like with 3, because he called a timeout. With like 3 minutes left in the third quarter, the nigga only shot 12 threes. That mean you had to shoot 12 threes in the fourth quarter. That's talking about I knew he wasn't gonna get 24, because he had to shoot 12 in the fourth quarter.
If they can, they at least have players who have been through that struggle last year.
And Durant gets it to go.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give.
They're not only that, like,
you know what? Tried to step in and
you not like, I don't know, man. That's what I be saying. Like, niggas be having rules, but they be abiding by their own rules. Like, even with the rules, is like you can't play your starters. I think it's over like 34 minutes, either like 32 or 34 minutes. You can't play your starters because you got to play your bench. This nigga played Dirk in him the whole fucking game. That's how come he got back in the game. I had the nigga down damn near 20. He couldn't do. I was locking him up. He couldn't do shit. He had to keep his starters in the game just to get back in the game. I'm looking at it like Dirk had 42. Wesley Matthews had 39 and Chandler Parsons had 38. That's damn near a whole nother quarter. That's 8 minutes apiece, more than my starters. That's damn near a whole quarter.
That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Niggas shouldn't even be able to.
Dan gets a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Wade.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Here's Adams.
You know what I mean?
So he gets the
Yeah, but
jacked on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Your niggas still got a whole fucking bar.
Adams, one of the toughest players down on the block.
And Kevin Adams is not
Yeah, but I don't.
get under somebody's skin. He's pretty strong defensively too.
I mean, it could be that, and it could be due to the fact that, like me personally, I don't use turbo a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I run plays, so they're not running at full speed. Whereas though before we started running plays and shit like that, niggas is just running up and down the court. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna get tired. But if you control the pace of your team and run plays and stuff like that, and don't sprint everywhere, you control you reserve energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, guys, Adams doesn't want to be known as a dirty player. I mean, I think he feels he plays aggressive and he hustles, and that sometimes rubs players the wrong way.
Shit, nigga, I'm about to say, it be some games LeBron play the whole fucking game.
Shot clock at 6. Shot from away. Serge Ibaka with the rebound.
You're not gonna see that very
They only do that if it's like a
often.
game that means something.
Let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Right side.
But it is what it is, though, man.
Oklahoma City trailer. Left side Westbrook. That one falls, his second basket of the game.
I told Mo yesterday because he was watching the broadcast when I got stomped with Boston. I told him, I said, I need to, if I match up with him and pick a better team, I'm gonna be able to. I could tell by how he was playing, like I'll be able to beat him. And I was fucking that nigga up, bro. That nigga, he got back in the game and shit.
Down low.
I didn't think I was gonna lose. Even for real, like this shit was crazy because like on the last possession, it was a transition bucket. And Dirk was all the way down at the end of the court on the wing, just sitting there. He threw it to him. That nigga Dirk hit a 3 and put him up 3. Then I had the last shot, and I couldn't get a shot off. I lost.
Dragic with it. Westbrook picks him up. Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that down in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
Tell you what, Mama always said, if you got it, flaunt it.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
Mama said that, huh? Wade on the wing. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Cantor checked in for Adams. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Roberson.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their
Fofo.
last 6 were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
That nigga better not get on here.
And Hassan Whiteside of Miami
Fall,
had
fall.
the breakout year of all breakout years. Clark, he
Come
blew
here.
up in the right way last
Is your mom
season.
here?
Averaged a double-double over 48
Y'all need to
games.
stop
It's
jumping
great
and
to
running.
see for Whiteside because he did have some issues prior to the breakout year, and it's nice to see him find his stride and produce with that awesome talent he had.
Hold on real quick. Yeah, I just texted Ma. I told Ma. I said the Hornets got Benny hostage, man. You know his mascot, Benny the Bull. I said the Hornets got Benny hostage. He was like, LOL. I said, what the fuck going on over there? They beating the break. They got them niggas down 33. Hold on. Thanks. Doesn't even matter. Yeah, you doing shit.
A different look for Miami. Anderson, he's checked in for Whiteside. Josh McRoberts comes in for Chris Bosh. And it's Chalmers in for Goran Dragic.
And talking about Whiteside, he isn't completely out of the woods yet. I mean, after a couple of ejections last season, his teammates publicly condemned his actions. They questioned his maturity, challenged him to be more reliable, and for the most part, he was after those incidents.
And Westbrook, here we go. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. 6 points for Russell Westbrook.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Wade against Waiters. Wade passes to McRoberts. The fader. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And the Thunder making a switch here. Augustine's checked in. For Oklahoma City, they've got 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Got a piece of it.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Collison's out there. Heat also with the sub. Bosh is checked in.
And you know, the thing about Whiteside, guys, when he's right, he's an unbelievable game changer. Second in the league in block shots last season. Also posted the second best field goal percentage. The guy can play if he keeps his head squarely on his neck.
Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw
I tell you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while.
Here's Chalmers, following the score by Oklahoma City. Off the screen, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact down the shot.
And Dwayne Wade, as we know, one of the best in the business at blocking shots from that off-guard position. Hard to think of a guard who has had as many swats as Dwayne Wade in the past couple decades. One of the best ever. And
both free throws good for Wade. Greg, you're talking about Wade on the blocks. Last season, he climbed up to 6th all-time in blocks blocked by an NBA guard.
Amazing. Actually has the most blocks of any player who is his height or shorter in NBA history. Even with his explosiveness waning, his timing and savvy allow him to still be effective blocking shots.
Dang for 3. Basket is good. The assist from Bosch. 6 points for Luol Deng.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And here we go. Wade into the hoop.
Yeah.
Out to Bosch. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Collison.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
And Waiters kicks to Cantor. And a missed layup.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
They're crashing the offensive glass hard, too. I mean, they've dropped in several second-chance baskets.
Singler, he's checked in for Durant. Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for Miami. Winslow comes in for Luol Deng. Raiders on the wing. And he uses the glass on the lane. Waiters got his second basket of the game.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Waiters leading the charge.
You know, a team's rebounding is one of the great measures of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
Yeah, they've brought it in terms of having another level of intensity right from the tip.
You know, that part of the floor, guys, is more or less his real sweet spot, right in his wheelhouse.
Takes a shot at the elbow. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. Here's Wade. It's deflected.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
The Heat leading by 3. .110 left to play here in the first. And it's DJ Augustine with the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Heat shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And one thing about Mario Chalmers last season, he really had to play a different role. And it took him some time, Greg, to get used to.
Yeah, anytime your team loses a superstar like LeBron James, other guys get asked to do a little bit more. Mario was asked to be more of an aggressive scorer, a role that isn't so easy to jump into after 6 years of being that 4th or 5th option in the offense.
Here's Augustine. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Green kicks to Haslem. The 3. And it's Winslow that time on the assist by Haslem. Winslow's got himself on the board with 3 there. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Green, the screen. Beyond the arc. Winslow's shot is off.
Good little 2-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? You like their effort level here in the early going. I mean, they're really making things happen for themselves.
Fires from deep. They kick it out to Green. To the right side. It could go. And that's not going to go. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
The roof is up right now, guys. It's raining in here. A lot of threes through the first.
Hey, sometimes when it rains, it pours, and they have not let up from beyond the arc.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So the Thunder 5 right now. Down low, it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Andre Robertson out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Singler in at the small forward.
And that's such solid fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
And guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
Durant's checked in for Oklahoma City. Thunder trailing by 10. That jam! Beautiful.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell you what, guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we're going to remember when this game is over.
It's Dragic with the drive. And here's Green outside. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Oklahoma City shoots really well. 54% from the floor.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Dragic gets to Hassel. Here's Green. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
And Gerald Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. There's the pick. Durant gets to Adams. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
The pass to Green. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Green's got 5 points so far. They look back in the Thunder last season, and the theme was injuries. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, the big 3, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those 3 was able to finish the season.
And listen, those injuries really did the Thunder in. I mean, at no time during the season did they ever really get a chance to gel and play any stretch of games with their entire roster.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession.
I ain't say you can go yet. No, we gonna have.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
The Heat leading by 8.
You know, every franchise will have a year that is just lost to injuries. I mean, it happens. The hard part of it for the Thunder is that it happened while so many of their stars are in their prime.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone a nice 3-3 to start the second.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Now here's Dragic. 8 points for him. Kicks to Haslam. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant.
Somebody probably
But
touched
he's
it.
making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And it's Dragic off the drive. Lets it go. But he recovers it. Back to Johnson. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that.
And he gets it to go.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Poked away. It's stolen by Ibaka. Here's Roberson. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Now just a 2-point Heat lead.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
It's Dragic with the drive. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That's foul number 2 for him. Whiteside's checked in for Miami. And Andre Roberson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Dragic dishes to Whiteside. To stop the drought. Clock at 6. And that's 2 points on the layup. Whiteside's got his second bucket.
That's a heads-up play there on offense. The pump fake cleared the way for the nice layup.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Boy, last season, Hassan Whiteside made a huge splash in the NBA. Big blocks, big rebound totals. But he had some head-scratching moments as well. Missed his share of action due to suspensions.
James Ennis will check in for Miami. Wade comes in for Green. Here's Adams. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Ibaka against Wade. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Thunder trailing by 4. For 3, Durant. No good. Some solid defense from Johnson. Ennis passes to Johnson. And Dragic has it in the corner. Pulls it from 20. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game. For 3, Durant. Again, Durant missing. Up the floor. The fast break ends at the rim with the jam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Whiteside, no good.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Kevin Durant has been getting it done. He has 12 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous. Yeah, you know, it's interesting. It really had been mostly a cordial relationship between Durant and the media up until last season. And then at the All-Star break, I mean, he had some biting remarks.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. And the Thunder with possession. They're on a 17-7 run. It's stolen by Dragic. In transition, here comes Miami. It's deflected. They get it back. Whiteside kicks to Dragic. Johnson, wide open, he fires. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
From deep, Johnson. And again, Miami with the triple.
They just continue to splash home those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number one for this defense.
Absolutely. You cannot allow a team to have that kind of a rhythm from beyond. And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
It's stolen by Adams.
I mean, how many times we got to
Fast break, here we go. Durant, wide open, he fires. No good off the front iron. The Heat leading by 6. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll get
It's quick.
chances at the free throw line here.
Well, I don't know about in this game. I know last year it used to be like
Well, one thing
quick.
that you can always say about Dwayne Wade is that he is at his best when the game is on the line. He truly lives for the big
I ain't never shot with him in this
Wade
game.
has been in so many of those big moments over the course of his career. 5 trips to the NBA Finals, and he really does thrive under pressure.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. And Miami with a change here, too. Chris Bosh is checked in for James Ennis. Singler, no good.
And for Wade, when it comes to being clutch, a lot of it is experience. I mean, it's not just during the playoffs. He knows when to step up in the fourth quarter during the regular season. Very productive in the fourth quarter from a scoring standpoint.
6 to shoot. Whiteside dishes to Johnson. Hits a three-point bomb. Johnson's got 9.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the drop. Force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Wade averaged 7 points in the fourth quarter of last season. That was 3rd most in the NBA. A big part of it is how he can create his own shot. When the game is on the line, you want him on the floor with the ball in hand.
And some changes here for the Heat. Dang comes in for Tyler Johnson. And it's Chalmers in for Goran Dragic.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
Here is Chalmers after Enes Kanter's basket. Whiteside against Kanter. Puts up the baby hook. That one off the back iron and out. Thunder trailing by 9. Waiters no luck. Chalmers against Waiters. Wade right side. The wide open look here for Bosh.
I gotta find his shot.
3-point range.
I couldn't shoot with that nigga last year neither when I used to run with them.
Fires the 3. And he gets it back. Over Whiteside. Waiters no luck.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. DJ Augustine picks one up. Well, a scary moment for Chris Bosh last year. Had to be shut down, Greg, as we all know, for the season after a blood clot was found in his lung.
You know, and Kevin, it really puts basketball in perspective. I mean, it happened right after the trade deadline, and obviously a huge blow to the Heat in terms of their push for the postseason. But fortunately, it looks like he's going to make a full recovery and have a huge impact this season.
The Thunder shooting with 42% accuracy in the second quarter. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. The Heat leading by 11. Wade passes to Bosh. Off target with his 3.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand, Jen. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
And so here is Miami, following the score by Oklahoma City.
You know, the teardrop sometimes is one of those, oh no, oh no, oh yeah shots.
Adams. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Adams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch. Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
The Miami Heat came up short last season in hopes of getting back to the playoffs. Clark, their road record didn't help them much.
Yeah, 17-24. I don't think you can be that far under 500 on the road and hope to play in the postseason.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And how about for the Heat having the best road record of any team that didn't make the postseason in the East? But as you said, struggling on the road will sink a team battling for a playoff spot.
Now here's Westbrook following the shot by Kevin Durant.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
You know, one final note, guys, on the Heat and their road losses. They ended up going only 2-8 in their last 10 road games of the year. That was a big part of how they fell out of the 8th playoff seed. I tell you, Luol Deng is not exceptional in any one area, but really doesn't have any weaknesses either. I think he's been one of the most complete small forwards over the past decade in the league.
Now here is Augustine. It's hauled in by the Heat. Bosch has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop. And the Heat lead by 15.
Nice silky finish on the alley-oop.
That sequence, I don't think Clark could have been executed any better.
Stupendous feed.
And that's the beauty of the game right there. I hope we get the opportunity to see a few more of those.
And here we go with Morrow running it up the court. And the shot is good.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Yeah, trying to get it all back in a hurry. And you're right on that, but these threes they're taking have not helped. They're trying to catch fire, and they've yet to find the match.
Score the basket, his 2nd of 2 attempts.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
And here's Wade. Got a hand on it. That'll do it for the first half. Heat lead by 8. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit. The second half just about to get going here. D-Wade really playing well in this one.
And the approach of that first half was an aggressive one. Take it to the teeth of the defense, put them on the heels, and you're either going to score or get to the line.
And mostly he's been getting to the line, guys. I mean, he has the free throw total to show for it, as well as the bumps and bruises.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments.
They haven't been effective against Wade. He has 15 points, and he hasn't wasted his chances from the charity stripe. A lot of points there.
Yeah, more than you'd expect from any other player. It's amazing how much time he spent there today.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Chalmers runs the point with Wade to his side. Deng out there with Gerald Green, and it's Bosch in at 7. Thunder trailing by 8. And that one's good. Durant.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist number. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Now here's Dang. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Dang's got 15.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
And that one's good. And it's a 10-point Miami lead.
He had almost a free run to the hoop that time, Kevin. I mean, that was too easy.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. 7 points in the game.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
And the Heat making a change here. Haslam's checked in. Chalmers against Augustine. And Chalmers kicks to Haslam. And it's Wade penetrating. And there's the feed to Chalmers. Here's the 3. They get the rebound. Haslam pushes to Dang. Green left side. They shoot again. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. Green's got 9.
Well, I think it's been said about 1,000 times now how Coach Spoelstra started as a video coordinator with the Heat, but he's been with the organization for so long, they are starting to become synonymous.
Here's Chalmers, following the score by Oklahoma City. And there's the call on Anthony Morrow. That's his first foul. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Chalmers. And the wide open shot from Green. And the 3 off target. Greg, as you said, Spoelstra has been with the Heat for so long now in his 8th season. He was handpicked by Pat Riley to lead the team. And Riley Clark kind of molded him in his image.
And it was clear that Pat Riley believes in him and continues to believe in him. Coach Spoelstra has had very high expectations on his shoulders ever since taking over the team, and he's actually lived up to them.
Out to Wade. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Puts it up. Off the left rim and out.
And that would have been lucky had it fallen. 4 shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
And it's the Heat with the ball. The Thunder making the shot. Oh!
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Miami leading by 6. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Raiders against Wade. 5 on the clock. With the teardrop. That's good. Wade's got 17.
He is almost money when it comes to finishing in close. Nice bucket there to increase the lead.
Now a timeout call. By Oklahoma City.
Well, you got to put a body on your man when the shot goes up. That's just fundamental basketball. They're giving up way too many offensive rebounds.
Singler is checked in for Oklahoma City. And then for Miami, Chris Bosh is checked in for Dang. Winslow comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Dragic in for Mario Chalmers. And Ennis Kanter picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
They are really struggling with fouls, Kevin. It's Still early, one more foul, and they're over the limit.
Now here's Dragic. 8 points for him. And here we go with Waiters running it up the court. And that is good. Singler's got his first 2 points.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Green again. Waiters from the arc. And Gerald Green with the 3. Green's got 12.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
And here we go. Here's Haslam. He feeds it to Bosch. Dragic against Augustine. Outside Dragic. The Heat need to get a shot off. And here's Bosch for 3. Whoops,
My fault. I thought that was somebody else. I thought that was Haslam. I wasn't paying attention. Just shot the first time.
And of course, Chris Bosch has been such a prolific scorer and rebounder in his career. He's not quite in the 2010 category for his career. But boy, Greg, he's close.
Yeah, I mean, good athleticism, that big wingspan, and not an overly physical player, but very instinctive on the backboard. And when it comes to scoring, particularly from that mid-range area, he can do it all.
On the topic of Chris Bosch, I mean, guys, he was a 24-11 player his last season with Toronto. Went on to Miami to win rings where his stats dipped a bit with LeBron there. Then last season, his scoring average right back up to 21 a game.
And he's good on the second.
Talking about Chris Bosch, he was really ahead of his time when he first entered the league. I mean, very few power forwards back then had his combination of size, agility, and skill set. Now we're seeing a ton of fours like that on draft night.
Here's Dragic following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Dragic kicks to Haslam. There's the pick. And it's Bosch at the elbow. Haslam, the pass to Bosch. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Here's Roberson. Oklahoma City gets it back. Out to the right wing. For 3. Another miss by Westbrook. The Heat leading by 6. Here's Green. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's on Kevin Durant.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
And for Gerald Green, another productive year last season coming off the bench. Though it was a smaller role, a small step back from the season before when he started over half the games for the Suns.
Well, there was a log jam in Phoenix at the wing position last season. He certainly matured, though, as he never complained about not starting, just went out and did his job.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And it was a very public falling out between Goran Dragic and the Suns front office. That was a real tense few weeks there before ultimately he was traded.
Whiteside's checked in for Udonis Haslam. Both free throws good from Dragic. And, of course, Dragic was traded to Miami last season. Said he felt betrayed by the Suns front office, which spurred him wanting out of Phoenix and to South Florida.
Yeah, you know what? We'll never know the whole truth about that situation, but Dragic said they told him one thing with personnel and did something else.
Now here's Durant. He's got 17. And stolen by Whiteside. And there's the call on Durant. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Miami.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
You know, they've also been very good from the free throw line. I mean, that's been a very important part of what they've done today.
That one is no good. Well, it was a season last year of heartbreak and change for the Thunder, narrowly missing the playoffs as the Pelicans beat them out for that 8th position.
Yeah, and they were teetering back and forth on that 8th spot for most of the year. Ultimately, they just couldn't hold on to that final playoff spot.
And here's Dragic following the 3 from Kevin Durant. Bosh the screen. And it's Dragic off the drive. Pass to Green. Baca against Whiteside. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Whiteside's got 7 points in the game.
Guys, for the Thunder, that playoff miss was the first time they did make the postseason since their first year in Oklahoma. Fans have really been spoiled with how successful the Thunder have been of late.
Westbrook again. Dragic. They get it back. And Adams with the slam.
And great effort on the boards, and what a mean that was, Kev. I mean, you just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him, Clark, at all times.
And you know what? Sometimes that's not even enough. He'll go around, over, or through you to get to the bump.
And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. Wade, he's checked in for Gerald Green. They get a hand on it. And stolen by Whiteside. From the top of the key. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Bosh. Takes a 3. That's good. Bosh has got 7 points.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on the roll and knock him down.
And the Western playoffs just, it seemed a bit amiss without having the Thunder involved. Westbrook, I tell you what, he did everything he could to try and carry that injured group into the postseason last year, but it just wasn't to be.
And that one's good. 9 points in the game so far.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Westbrook dishes to Durant. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. 23 points for Kevin Durant.
My goodness, how about the degree of difficulty on that shot?
When you're hot, and he is absolutely scorching.
Here's Bosh. Can't hit. Ibaka is a nice D.
Yeah, credit the D there. Got his hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Sure did. Stayed real snug on it and didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot on.
Bosh with another miss.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, you speaking from experience? We already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep.
Got a piece of it. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
The Heat making a switch here. Johnson's checked in.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's space and then go and corral that backcourt. And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, and for them to reduce the lead, they should keep the pace brisk. I mean, that's how they've generated the highest quality shots.
The kick out to Dragic. Here's Bosh. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Bosh has got 11 points.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Westbrook, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. Clearly a a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Oh, without question, Greg. I mean, the wise move would be to get themselves a quick shot so they have an opportunity to get that 2-for-1.
Dragic kicks to Bosch. No good with the triple. And now here's Durant, the best break opportunity. And Westbrook gets it to go.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Wade again. It's Westbrook. Wade outside. Up in time. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams score. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Thunder trailing by 5. The rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Russell Westbrook out there with Andre Robertson. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Here's Robertson. Outside for Durant. 5 to shoot. Boom! He chips it straight down.
Some hang time on that rim. Put some whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wade. Anderson, he's checked in for Miami. And this comes in for Chris Bosh. Augustine again. Dragic. Here's Cantor. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there. Just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Josh McRoberts is checked in for Miami.
Nothing wrong with that. Oh, you gonna be nice to me now?
And a big year for Enes Kanter last season. I mean, traded from the Jazz.
I told you earlier I wanted to chill with you. Like, I can't even have it. Help you do what?
What? With the kids.
You just have an attitude when I came upstairs.
No, you was trying to hump me, and I don't like when you try to hump me.
Oh, God. What happened?
And finally saw the minutes that he was hoping for.
Yo, God, where?
Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Thunder. Steve Novak comes in for Nick Collison. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter.
I don't know who Sean is. Who is Sean?
And it's Dragic off the drive.
I don't know. No, I'm going out with Sean.
Feeds it
I
to
don't talk to that nigga like that.
Just 5 on the clock. No good from Dragic.
I ain't talked to that nigga in years.
The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 in the field to start the fourth quarter.
Great pass that time by DJ Augustine.
And Dion Waiters traded last season to the Thunder. They wanted him as a shooting and scoring threat off the bench. Didn't want him to try and fill the void that Harden played when he was a member of the team.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. That's good.
I mean, y'all can go to the game, right? Y'all can go to the game.
It would be unfair for the Thunder to ask that of anybody. You know, that's
all the what, homie?
Hard to make up what Harden
all the what, homie?
Yeah, and the Thunder even asked Waiters not to wear number 13 to avoid any comparisons, which I think was a smart move. But they still would like to have him provide some punch in terms of points off the bench.
Anderson kicks to Wade.
I don't know nobody who
Perfect on the
knows.
shot. Swishes it through.
Wow,
Talking to me.
you want to take Josh to the game? Y'all go ahead.
And you can see the second chance points now starting to be a major factor.
Well, I tell you what, offensive rebound is really an important statistic. Maybe undervalued a bit, but those extra possessions really do help.
Off target at the rim. The Thunder with the lead. To the middle. Poked loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Goran Dragic. Johnson over to help.
I didn't even see no invite. I don't even know.
For the three. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. Augustine's got his 7th assist for the game with that last one. Now, here's Wade. And it's DJ Augustine with the foul. That's his 5th
From
foul.
earlier.
Well, one more and that's it. He'll be DQ'd, disqualified. He's got to be able to defend without picking up that last disqualifying foul.
Green is checked in for Miami. He kicks it to Johnson. 4 on the clock. Puts one up from 19. Second chance shot. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from
No,
Anderson.
I ain't going out.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with the soft touch to match.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Augustine again. It's Chalmers. He dishes it to McRoberts. Green kicks to Chalmers. Outside, Green. Offensive rebound, Heat.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quick to the ball.
And
What?
there's the call on Anthony Morrow.
Sorry, baby.
That'll be his
Playing
second
again.
foul of the game. Full 24-second shot clock. Here's Anderson. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the
Liz said,
building.
what's up, Monster?
Here's Waiters. That's in. Augustine with the assist. Waiters got the lead up to 5 now for the Thunder. The drive by
He almost hit his head on the roof of the arena.
We just saw a man fly.
Well, I tell you what, when he gets the hoop in his sights, he is dangerous.
Goes back up. And the basket by Morrow. Morrow's got 5 points now this quarter.
Seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
5 on the clock. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And guys, Gerald Green looked to be out of the NBA at one point in his career, but since coming back from Russia, he has completely reinvented himself as a player.
I gotta stop doing it.
No good on that one. And for Gerald Green and him reinventing himself, really was just known as a dunker before heading overseas.
You know, Kevin, he came back with a better shot and a better understanding of how to win as a player. Strange to think that there was a time that he couldn't find a way onto an NBA roster.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Serge Ibaka is checked in for Steve Noble. Durant comes in for Anthony Morrow. Roberson, he's checked in for Waiters. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Augustine. Now here's Johnson. As to McRoberts. That's good, and Johnson with
Okay.
the assist.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture. Clutch.
Westbrook kicks to Roberson. Ibaka, wide open, he fires. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Looking at the game Adams has been having, he's got 12 rebounds, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for him.
Go to hell.
And the Heat making a change here. Deng's checked
They
in.
said that as soon as the game paused. That's funny.
Greg, after a run of 10 playoff trips in 11 years, the Miami Heat missing the postseason last year.
Say, go to
got
hell.
A game back of the 8th spot.
Yeah, and what's hard for the Heat, Kevin, is that they were in the playoff picture for most of the year, and as the season wore on, they slowly fell.
You know I
out
gotta
of the
leave you in
top
the dust now, Monster, right?
Here's Roberson.
Figure it out.
And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. Here's Green. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Dennis Cantor's checked in for Adams.
Nigga missed 3 free throws.
On the free throw, no good.
You know, guys, for the greater part of last season, it appeared as though the Heat were playoff bound. Even with the players they lost, most.
And Clark, we've seen some great competition in this one.
I agree with you, Kevin. I mean, looking at the lead changes really kind of tells the story of this game.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another. And the Thunder had plenty of reason to be down last year because of the injuries. A big place that it hit them was on offense. They just were not the same absent mainly Kevin Durant.
Timeout called, the Heat. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address his team. He told them the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
And he knocks down the first one. We were used to seeing the Thunder as a top offensive team, as you mentioned, Greg. Last season, they finished 18th, Clark, in field goal percentage.
And, you know, for context, that's the lowest they finished since their first year in Oklahoma, Kevin. Usually you can find them among the top 5 teams in the league when they're healthy.
And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Waiters up top. Wade is covering. Durant for 3. Hope they get it back.
Y'all gotta get that finish defense off and get that rebound, y'all.
Tad short, but it's good off the front line. And the Thunder lead by 1. Miami's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Outside Dang. A 3 ball. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Here's Durant. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And Miami making a change here. Dragic is checked in. Bosch, the screen. Wade drives in. No one near Whiteside as he lets it go. And again, it's the Heat missing. Here's Waiters. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger card right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
That's good shit.
And he makes the first.
I had my motherfucking feet handy, bro.
And guys, Serge Ibaka's production was just a little off last season. We're not talking big number changes. We're talking small dips in a number of categories.
Well, one category where he did really fall off, though, Kevin, was field goal percentage. A career 53% shooter, he dropped down to 47.
It's Westbrook with the drive, and that one's good. Westbrook's got the lead up to 5 now for Oklahoma City. Wade kicks to Dragic. Here's Bosch. Passes it to Wade. Stolen by Westbrook. For 3, Durant. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Yeah, no doubt about that one with the over the back call.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to take him for a ride right there. Easy call.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
And what a tough position Luol Deng found himself in last year in a small forward swap of sorts. LeBron James goes from Miami to Cleveland.
Get the rebound.
From Cleveland to Miami. He had his choice. There was Atlanta. There was in the mix there too.
What the fuck is y'all here doing?
He goes to the Miami Heat. He's bounced around a little bit, but still a very big talent.
He is. He kind of likes following legends. Remember, Scottie Pippen was that great small forward in Chicago, and then Luol Deng was the next.
Yeah, he hit the ball. He smacked the ball against the rim. You can't do that.
Unfortunately, not able to deliver at the same level. And let's face it, the problem is you can't make up for losing the best player in the game, and that's the case here in Miami for Luol.
Durant. And Whiteside sends it back. And they get it back.
One of the big stories is second chance point. They've just been terrific here in the second half in that area.
Left side, Bosch. From 10 feet out, that misses off the backboard.
And, getting back to Luol Deng, he wasn't entirely pleased with his new role. He's been a knockdown mid-range shooter throughout his career, but last year he was asked to shoot corner threes in volume, and that's not his game.
The ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection. Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Launches it. Shot
Man, get the fuck out of here. Nigga, you better... What?
He started last season pretty strong. Deng was actually healthier than LeBron at the beginning of the year, but the tables turned around.
Oh, he must not.
Deng became hobbled with that knee, and LeBron returned to his old dominant self. And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
There's Dragic with the 3.
These niggas just went in a fucking shooting slump.
And I like the ball move the point to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it together. Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Thunder.
And every opportunity they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
And that produced great fruit for them.
There's a lot of time left on that clock, boy.
And maybe it goes without saying, but they had no answer for Durant. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of. The basket seemed as wide as a barrel. And you can see when he has the basket in his sights, he's going to attack. And once he's in tight, he was a terrific finisher.
Good game for Westbrook. 22 points and a dozen assists.
And his offense has matched the defensive effort today. He's been really just one of the best players on both ends.
I don't know if you can say enough about the job he's been doing in all aspects of the game. Stuff in the stat sheet when you look at it.
Dragic with a wide open look. Another miss by Dragic.
Who are you talking to?
Shots good by Waiters.
Fuck around, blow these niggas out by 20 next game.
just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
The shot is off.
Is it me, or does it just feel like he gets every rebound that comes up?
Well, he practically has gotten every one that's available. A 20-plus rebounding game is not something we get to see very often, Greg.
Westbrook drives in. Durant, the pass to Ibaka. For the three. And Westbrook gets it to go on the
Good game.
And that's just a little more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate a W.
Well, let the party start. The celebration begins, and they're going to let
I ain't worried about that shit. I ain't, bro. I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about that game, bro.
You need to be, man.
Man. Run it back, bro.
That's what I do, man. You gotta give me 5, man. I gotta take care of it.
Man, I ain't gotta give you nothing, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
What the fuck I asked you for, nigga?
Ass nigga, man.
Yeah.